The Lotus Sutra, Chapter 4, Willing Acceptance. Thereupon, Mahakāshyapa, wanting to elaborate on the meaning of this further, spoke these verses. Today we have heard the Buddha's words, and we are joyful and ecstatic at having attained such an unprecedented experience. The Buddha has said that the Shravakas will be able to become Buddhas. The most magnificent jewels have been obtained without being sought or awaited. Suppose there were a young and inexperienced child who left his father and ran away to a distant country. He wandered around for more than 50 years, and his worried father looked for him everywhere. The father, exhausted from searching for him, remained in a city where he had a house built and enjoyed the desires of the 5 senses. His family built up a vast wealth of much gold, silver, mother of pearl, agate, pearls, lapis lazuli, elephants, horses, cows, sheep, floats, carriages, peasants, servants, and other employees. He earned interest through loans and deposits and had buyers and sellers throughout all the other regions. He was surrounded by thousands of myriads of kotis of people who held him in awe, always loved by the king and deeply respected by the subjects and powerful families. There were many people coming and going on different business. He was thus extremely wealthy and very powerful. And yet, as he grew older, he increasingly worried about his son. Day and night he thought, "Soon I will die. My foolish son has abandoned me for over 50 years. What should I do with the various goods in my treasure houses?" At that time, the impoverished son was going from town to town, from one country to another, seeking food and clothing. Sometimes he obtained them, and sometimes he did not. He was emaciated from hunger, and his body was covered with scabies. Through his wanderings, he gradually reached the city where his father lived, and having been employed at one place after another, finally ended up at his father's home. At that time, the wealthy man was sitting within the gate on a lion's seat, sheltered by a huge jewel-covered canopy. He was surrounded by his attendants and guarded by his men. Some were counting gold, silver, and jewels, and some were settling the finances, while others were keeping the accounts. The impoverished son saw his father, who was extremely wealthy and dignified. He wondered if this man were a king or someone of equal rank. He became intimidated and wondered why he had gone there. He thought to himself, "If I stay here for long, I will be harassed and coerced into working."